Patient 798, deleted portion. On rubber, the right side, generally speaking, has released itself enough and become practically dependable enough in new positions. Now, to allow the first important releases of large muscle areas on the left side. This requires alterations in the vascular system, bringing about unfamiliar sensations. The exercises have helped physically because of the determination behind them in particular, as have the heat treatments, largely for the same reasons. There is no doubt of the beneficial overall readjustments. Certain positions, habitual in the hip areas, had to be maintained earlier while the knees began to loosen. Those hip areas are now beginning to release to accommodate. The hips and the knees are learning to work together again in the changing beneficial situations. There are changes in the division of body weight. The drain and the rubber's work with beliefs are bringing about these changes. He is no longer frozen in position. The new flexibility, however, is as yet not coordinated, and this area is being worked upon. The important thing is for him not to worry at any given stage, for there will be many fleeting stages, very fleeting, as long as he trusts the process. When he can sit in the sun on his porch, the heat treatments should be dispensed with. He is beyond the point, however, of unpredictability, as when he could not tell when the right leg would hold or not in any position. The results of the dream that I told you would occur have, in the awakening, so to speak, of the left side of the body relatively. That is, that side was more reluctant before. I cannot resist. It is my own sense of humor. You make your own reality. In your world, therefore, as Prentice Hall is related to your joint experience, that is, to your experience and Ruber's, you form that company. This has nothing to do with that company as it is related to other people. If you hold grudges, if you, and I mean both or either of you, concentrate upon past dissatisfactions with Prentice to whatever degree, and if you project those differences into the future, then to that degree will such be your future experience with Prentice. It does no good to say that Prentice Hall exists also outside of your experience with it, and that the people there have their own reality. For in such a way you put part of the responsibility upon another agency. In your world and experience, where your interests are paramount and do rule, they form your reality. You have said you have but one publisher, where Prentice has many authors, and that is the point. The burden of that relationship rests upon you, again, both of you, upon your expectations and those beliefs about the world that you have projected upon that company. Taking that for granted and taking for granted the state of your society as it exists in your beliefs, then Prentice has treated you both very well and me. Now, I bid you a fond good evening, and if you will really remember what I say and take it to heart, then your chest will not bother you when you exert yourself or worry. And if you will remind yourself during your nap time that the vitality of the universe is indeed surging through your body as you sleep, then you would rid yourself of that annoying difficulty. Now I will leave with you some additional energy, that is, with both of you. Use it and enjoy it. Ra said, thank you very much, Seth. Seth said, this is not a recording. Ra said, okay, good night.